This is Justin from Rogel Tactical. And this weekend I'm shooting my first match at the Clinton House Plantation for the Proving Grounds National Championship. This is my first time at the range, first time shooting Proving Grounds event, and I wanted to walk through the gear that I'm bringing. I'll also make an after action report with the match video so I can talk about what I actually used and what I didn't. I'm breaking the gear down into a few categories: guns and mags, ammo, belt and chest rig, miscellaneous gear, and spare parts. Starting with guns, you'll see my 16-inch AR-15. This is a custom build that I've done. I built this gun for the first time years ago. It's been redone several times. Recently redone with a Ballistic Advantage 16-inch barrel, RifleSpeed gas block, SureFire Warcomp, and I've added like this Arca rail. The rifle has a Vortex 1-10 and a Holosun 407C, which I may replace with an EPS that I have on order that should get here before the Proving Grounds if I can get out to sight it in. I sight the LPVO in at 50 yards and the top dot at 25 yards. I also put a BCM bolt carrier group in this rifle, and it's been running pretty flawlessly here over the last month and a half or so. Another thing that I've done, I'll zoom in here, it's pretty cool, is I added this HK ambidextrous bolt catch so I can manipulate it with just one hand. So pretty cool. I did have to cut into the lower to do it. It's kind of a big modification if you're not very handy, but was able to get it done with just some basic tools and a Dremel. So it works great. I think it's a worthwhile upgrade. Other than that, like the bipod's going to come off. It's just on there to hold the rifle and for sight in on Sunday. The pistol I'm taking is my standard competition pistol, my Staccato P. It's got a Harrison ignition kit in it, a Vulcan grip, a TLR-1, an SRO, red dirt trigger, and that's about it. It's the pistol you see me shoot in pretty much all my competitions. I also have the Atlas safeties on there. I've shot probably 50 or 60,000 rounds through this pistol in the last 2 years. So very familiar with it. I trust it. And that's what I'll be using. Moving into mags, I have 4 23 round MBX mags that I'm going to take. I'll be using my 147 grain reloads for that. I'm taking 6 standard P mags loaded with Federal 55 grain full metal jackets, and then I've got 3 of the +5s. I actually only get 4 additional in here, so 34 round mags with my 69 grain reloads. So those reloads will be used for anything, say 300, 350 and out. I have tested both the Federal and the 69 grain reloads at 550 yards last week, and while I can make hits with the Federals, it's much better probability with the 69 grain reloads. Okay, for the belt setup, this is a Next Belt inner belt. It's got the hook and loop on the ratcheting belt. I have an everyday carry Next Belt that I use, so I went ahead and purchased this inner belt. It's a nice upgrade for anybody that's using a regular inner belt that comes with your outer belt setup. For the outer belt, this is from Bear Solutions. I'm running level 2 holster, so I've got the hood, don't have to worry about that going anywhere. I have a dump pouch. I have my SIG Kilo 2000 in a pouch here, my rangefinder. I've got S-Tac mag pouches, 1 rifle and 2 pistol. I'm going to take 1 extra rifle pouch with me just in case I decide to put it on and take off the rangefinder. Now moving into the chest rig. This is a Krydex D3CR Mini based off the Haley Strategic D3CR. It's just a knockoff version of it. I've just recently started running a chest rig. I never ran anything like that, a chest rig or plate carrier in the past. so this is all new for me. But I have been training with it, and it does work well. It holds 3 AR mags and 2 pistol mags here on the side, and then I just keep like a right in the rain and some like a pin and a marker in here, and that's it. It's got an H harness, so it's pretty comfortable, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not. If I think I need to take additional ammo with me, then I'll wear the chest rig. If not, I'm just going to go slick with the belt setup. I am running in the slick category, so I don't have to worry about a plate carrier or anything like that. I'm not required to use the chest rig. I just want it in case I need the additional mag storage. Okay, moving into eyes and ears and other miscellaneous. I have my Hunter HD Golds with the blue lenses and molded in-ear decibels for hearing protection. That way I don't have to worry about getting a seal over a hat or my stock bumping my standard headphones. I'm also going to run this tab gear sling. I've been running tab gear slings for years on my PRS setup and other things. This is like a quick tension. It also has bungee. It's super comfortable, and it has QDs, so I'll be using that. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or not. This is like a rifles only rear bag that I've had for years that I velcroed to a 3D printed bag rider. So this is custom design. We designed it at Rogel Tactical, put an ARCA rail adapter on it. That's what that short ARCA rail on my rifle's for. And it just butts up against the bottom of the handguard. I did use it this weekend. It works great off of barricades or anything that's a little bit difficult to shoot off of. But I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or not, because if it goes on there, I think it has to stay on the whole time according to the Proving Grounds rules. And I'm just not sure if I want to carry it around or not. So we are going to go sight in on Friday. And I'm taking my Garmin just to get some updated chronograph data. I have all that data already, but depending on the temperature, elevation, all those things, it might change. And speaking of data, I'm taking this data card as data for my 55s and for my 69s. So I'll know my drops at the ranges. And then I've just got some camera gear. Just going to run a selfie stick with my Insta360 X5 that I'm filming this video on. And then I've also got my Instago 3S that I'll have on a headband. Okay, about the only thing left now is the rest of the miscellaneous, the spare parts, and those type of things. So this is my Savior bag. It is the small version. This is what I take to all my matches. I will have to store my rifle mags in my rifle case, but I'll carry everything else in this. In this bag, I'll have snacks, Cliff Bars, Honey Stinger, honey packets. I've also got some Honey Stinger stroopwafels. I've got microfiber cloth, some lens cleaning cloths, and some alcohol wipes for lens cleaning. I've got all my spare parts in here, so I'll carry a spare bolt carrier group for my rifle. I'll carry my standard 2011 spares that I always take with me. That's firing pin, extractor, springs, pins, anything I might need for that. I've got a whole bunch of tools in here and some admin stuff, pins and whatnot. I also have a toolkit in the side. And then in the top, I take some Element electrolytes, as well as some grip shield. It's just like stick them, dries out your hands, and makes it easier to hold your pistol. So that's about it. That's what I'm taking. I don't know if I need all of this stuff or not. I'm going to have way too much ammo. I'm taking like 282 rounds of rifle and 300-ish rounds of pistol, which is way more than they needed last year. I think it was about 130 of each last year for Slick Division. So I should have way more than I need, but no trouble with taking extra. I'll have an after-action report with the match video after the match, and we'll determine what I took that I didn't need. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.